Welcome back to What's Trending live from South by South Music. We're coming to you live from the John Lennon Educational Tour Bus. And guess who's with me? Ash Roth. Yeah. What's up? Tweet us your questions right now at What's Trending, #LennonBus. Bernie Burns is also joining this conversation today.
I get to join from Austin, though, so that's a nice thing.
Yes, he's our local.
Hometown hero.
Yeah, I guess you could say.
So, Asher, what's going on? You're busy, you're performing.
Austin,
you have like 3 shows today.
Yeah, we're going to be at the Buffalo Billiards. We're doing a little black party, hanging out at the W. Finally get to perform, but I've been a fan for most of the week.
Finally get to perform? Oh, because you've been hanging out.
Yeah, we've like seen Haim, Jake Bugg, who's really been fun to watch. Far Side, I got to see the Far Side on a little intimate show on Converse Rubber Tracks. Just getting to see some music, because fan first, I'm a fan first.
Right? And who's going to blow up this year, do you think?
Who's going to blow up this year? I mean, some of those names, I don't know. I mean, I think that's the fun thing about music right now. It's like, it's hard to predict the superstars, but a lot of people are going to have a very good run just because right now talent prevails, you know?
Right.
Talent's the most important thing. I think, obviously, marketing schemes and all that, this, that, and the third are still prevalent, but you're seeing just really good music.
Do you think it's easier or harder this day and age because of, you know, the tools we have and social media and all that stuff to get the word out and like build up that community?
Well, it's easier to promote, but then it gets a little bit harder to like sort through what's actually, you know, correct. Because, I mean, it's all perspective. So you have people, for instance, we were talking about this a bunch, because you'll be at an event, right? And you'll be like, wow, this event is awful. But then you'll read on Twitter, and it's like, this place is packed, it's amazing, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's weird, so it's like you really have to kind of sort it out and figure it out for yourself. But if you're willing to do the work and kind of sort through and find it for yourself and become a fan of the stuff that you want to become a fan of, there's some amazing music out there.
There's a lot of noise out there, but it seems like there's something out there for everybody.
Absolutely.
That's the nice thing about this time right now.
Absolutely.
In everything, not just music, movies,
Absolutely.
everything.
I mean, that's what this whole festival is South by. I mean, the interactive. It's the same thing. I mean, how do you keep up with what's going to be the next amazing app, you know? So it's just like, it's really what works for you. I mean, the applications, they're just tools, you know what I mean? So what do you use? I mean, you have a million people be like, well, you need to get this, that, and then you just have then you have a smartphone with just all this stuff on it that you never use. So
I hear you.
So for me, it's just like, you know, I'm on Twitter at Asher Roth.
Tweet him.
I guess I check Facebook a little bit. Still but mainly for a promotional tool, but I mean, it's just like...
You tweet a lot.
Yeah, I mean...
You're a tweeter.
It's a good thing to use to let people know who you really are.
Yeah.
Or who you're not, for that matter.
All your fans, and, you know, we've been talking about this, like, what's going on, next album, like, what's your process? Like, let's have a conversation about this, because I find it really fascinating.
It's tough for me, because I'm in a transition phase. I mean, we came out really early with a huge record, and we were in the major label system. So it was about doing the biggest possible things you can possibly do that's bigger than big, you know? And for me, it's like, okay, that's great, where you're making a scene of everything, but you also start making expectations that are impossible to meet. So for me, it's just like, I just want to play outside in a clean air city at 7:30 at night while the sun is setting. Do you know what I mean? That's what I want to do. And that's why I love
You're
Austin.
romantic.
I'm a romantic. No, seriously.
Is that where you are right now?
Yeah, no, and that's where I am right now. So, like, we play with a live band. I'm from Philadelphia, so I'm a huge fan of the Roots. That's why it was huge for me to see Far Side. I mean, that's the type of hip-hop music I listen to, I love, and I appreciate. So for me, I want to make music that I love and appreciate, and the music that I listen to. So it's been a little bit of a battle with the major label system, because it's about doing things bigger than big. So we kind of scaled it back a little bit. We're going to be working with BMG rights for this next one, just an album, keeping commitment levels low, managing expectations, and just having fun. And I think if we get back to just the music and the fun, that for me is the winning formula.
And why do you need to, you know, launch it as like a gigantic album launch? Couldn't you just like tease things and like just release songs as they come to you and just see how people react?
Well, that's what I'm on, and not to give away like all secrets and everything like that, but I feel like I could put out a 5-song EP. You could put out 4 or 5 projects a year rather than just one project that you're riding everything on. Because what's so cool about social media, Twitter, and things like that, the reason why I'm on it so much is that when you put something out, you get immediate market research right back. So people are gonna tell you, hey, we like it, hey, we don't. So that's the coolest thing about it. So for me, it's like, use that tool, use your fan base to tell you what's up, because it's not the suits that are up high and like riding high and making all the decisions. That's your boss. It's the fans. The fans are your boss. And if they like your stuff, they support you, then you're good. Nurture that fan base. That's what we're kind of doing. Instead of trying to like scoop up as many casual music listeners as we possibly can, we're recognizing our audience, seeing who's really with us. We're going to nurture them and try to build it as big as we can.
That's awesome.
Naturally.
Do you have any producers or anyone you really want to work with and collaborate with on this, these
Out
next
in London,
songs?
I would love to work with cats like Mark Ronson, Danger Mouse, cats like that. My boy Orrin Yoel, who I've been working with since the jump, is really fun to work with. People who are just, obviously understand and appreciate music and aren't scared to try new things. Obviously, deep-rooted into hip-hop from boom bap, and I'm a very rhythmic person, so drums are what I'm all about. But if we can like push me, challenge me to write and make music and mess with melodies that I've never messed before, that's when music becomes fun. You're experimenting, and who knows what you can create.
Cool. I'm so looking forward to that.
It's
And
gonna be
hopefully,
good.
when the new single is out or the
It's
new
gonna be
song,
great.
you have to come on. What's trending? Perform.
I'm here. You have
Share the
easy
love.
access. Easy access. Right now
Yeah,
we
that's what I'm
have
talking about.
we have
Easy
Dude.
access.
The last thing we did was Dude, a Dude record we did with Currency, produced by the Blended Babies, another great duo out of Chicago that we work with. But that's all free. This is all stuff you can just go get it.
And free is important.
Free is important. I mean, for me, a lot of people would be like, "What are you doing? Don't do it free." But hey, take the music, but come to the show.
There you go. Asher
Yeah.
Roth, everyone. At Asher Roth on Twitter. We love you. I look forward to seeing you back in LA soon.
It's gonna be rad. You guys have fun out here. Keep educating the people about why music is important.